What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. YouTube boxing, YouTube boxing, YouTube boxing. Finally, we have a source letting us know who iDubbbz is facing in the ring, and we're breaking it right in this video. Also, we got the big battle between Temper versus King Keddy. We got Alex Wasabi versus Deji. The aftermath of these face-to-face, the press conference. Vitaly does the unthinkable. Karina Kniff is back in the news. PewDiePie almost gets arrested. YouTube employees are quitting. Jake Paul responds to Deji and then also tries to start World War III. All these stories and much, much more. So make sure you're subscribed with those notifications on, because you know as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop. For our very first story, the biggest YouTuber on the platform, PewDiePie, got himself in some trouble. Yesterday, he uploaded a video titled "Bought Forbidden Wish Items. Cops come to my house. Big oopsie." Yep, he got a 5-star warning in real life. Basically, PewDiePie ordered online one of those butterfly knives that's been around your finger or whatever, and the cops said no, and they paid him a visit. He didn't go to jail, though. He didn't get in trouble, but he got a stern warning. Also in the news, remember when YouTube hid the dislikes here on YouTube? Nobody liked that. Everybody was against that. And the YouTube employee that took the brunt of this was Matt Koval. He was tasked with explaining why YouTube removed the dislikes. Oh, this poor guy got so much hate. Matt's job at YouTube was to explain to us creators on why YouTube's making the moves that they do. And he has now left YouTube. He tweeted out, "Last day at YouTube, I asked to take home the billion subscriber play button, but they wouldn't let me." He clarified that there's no such thing. It was just a joke. Yeah, Mr. Beast, calm down. It's just, there's not really a... Also in the news, Karina Kniff. She was dating Tfue, right? She used Tfue to do the gaming streaming thing and learn all about it. Then she got a multi-million-dollar Facebook deal to stream. And apparently that has ended because she's back on Twitch. Last night she returned to Twitch with 7,000 viewers with the title, "Guess Who's Back?" Also in the news, iDubbbz is putting on a huge boxing event for charity. And it's been up in the air. You know, was he gonna fight Ricegum? Ricegum said no. He's been looking for an opponent. Nobody knows who his opponent is going to be, and this event is happening in 60 days, and there is very little information on it. However, we have a source that told us iDubbbz's official opponent, he's fighting Dr. Mike. According to our source, iDubbbz is fighting Dr. Mike. Interesting enough, apparently the name of the organization is called Creator Clash, and two of the first people that followed Creator Clash was Dr. Mike and iDubbbz. Now, what we're being told is there's a lot of YouTubers in this event, but believe it or not, you guys remember Epic Mealtime? Harley from Epic Mealtime announced that he's gonna be in this boxing event. Who is he gonna fight? I met him in real life. He's a giant. He is a giant. But speaking about YouTube boxing, two heavyweights are going at it this Saturday night in the Showstar event. We are talking about Vitaly versus Kristen Hamby. Now listen, guys, if you've been following Vitaly's story, he's been canceled. He attacked a woman for no reason. He's had a horrible run in his career for the last couple years. This is so important. This is his chance for redemption. It means so much. Well, his opponent started talking bad about his mom, and Vitaly attacked. Roll it.
I'm gonna box his head off, and I'm gonna f his mum. Vitaly is a scumbag.
Where did this beef start? Where did this come from?
We used to be cool with each other, and he messaged me.
Woo! I must say, Vitaly's looking pretty fast to dodge that swing. But that was yesterday. Today was the press conference. And for those of you that don't know, Vitaly is Russian. And he showed up to the press conference today dressed like this. Oh my God. Not the time, Vitaly. It's not the time. But to give a little bit more background on why Vitaly is dressed up like this, it has really nothing to do with the current war that's going on. It's more of him cosplaying the Russian from Rocky 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the co-main event of Showstar. We gotta talk about FaZe Temper versus King Kenny. They had a face-off, and bro, I was in tears. FaZe Temper just kept trolling Kenny over and over, and it is hilarious.
And Temper, if you have to go home from the UK having lost a fight to Kenny, how will that feel?
What do you mean?
Well, if you lose the fight on Saturday, how do you think you'll feel having to leave here with a loss? If you have to leave London having lost the fight, will you feel disappointed? Will you feel ashamed? Will you feel... Yeah.
It's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life.
Do you see this as something of a personal journey for you then? That's bigger than just the one moment?
No, I don't know what you mean.
But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there. His trolling gets even more intense in this next clip.
And we've sat here for, I think, over 20 minutes now, guys, and you've had a chance to go back and forward. Kenny, what do you make now of Temper?
I still feel like he's not as confident. He's nothing. Nothing I've seen from him just now has fazed me at all, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Like, from your demeanor, from when you're answering all these questions, I don't feel like you're as confident as me. That's what I mean.
How'd you feel after getting pranked?
What are you talking about?
Do you get it or no?
After getting pranked? What are you talking about? As in you're acting, or what?
Do you get it or no?
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking you.
What do you mean?
You asked me, how do you feel after you're getting pranked?
Huh?
Are you high? You just asked me, how do you feel after getting pranked?
Do you get it or no?
I just said no, so I said, explain. Am I speaking another language or what?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna answer, or are you just gonna sit there like the dry guy you are, with no personality?
Oh, you're gonna knock some personality into me.
I'm glad you saw that one.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, I don't understand how you're part of FaZe. You've got no personality at all.
I appreciate you.
Nah, for real.
Thank you.
Just letting you know.
Thank you. It's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. But we can't change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere.
So that was FaZe Temper trolling King Kenny, but at the press conference today, this happened.
Mr. Beta Squad, talk to me. He said you're going to be easy work, you're nothing to him.
He has no idea what's coming for him. You're gonna regret stepping inside that ring with me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I've been training for war, mate. Training for war.
What do you mean?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the main event, Deji versus Alex Wasabi. I'm gonna get my predictions out here. There's a lot to cover, but we'll slim it down to this.
Are you gonna fight again, even if you lose?
No,
Really?
I'm not fighting.
This is it?
If I lose, I'm not fighting.
No way. Why? You did all the work.
Wow, okay, this is big. Deji says if he loses against Alex Wasabi, you won't see him in the ring again. Do you guys believe him? I don't. I think we're gonna see redemption.
How much did you weigh when you fought Vinny?
93 kg.
Well, did anybody know that in pounds?
It's like 210.
210 pounds? Yeah. What are you now?
I'm, I don't know in pounds, but I'm 77 kg now.
I think that's like 170. So you lost like 40 pounds? Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay, so Deji says he was 210 pounds when he fought Vinny Hacker. This bothered me because, like, I was there when he got on the scale, and that's not what it said. Roll it.
183 pounds!
So is Deji lying? I actually don't know because in the Social Glove event, I think they were messing around with the weights. Like, I'm pretty sure those numbers weren't accurate, so I don't know if Deji's lying or not. However, Alex Wasabi was caught training with one of Deji's ex-trainers. Yikes! On 2 Drama Alerts ago, I told you the biggest YouTube boxing event, excluding KSI, excluding the Pauls, has to be Deji versus Bryce Hall. And guess what? Deji responded. Roll it.
We got another question from Kian.
Deji, after you knock this guy out, what's next?
I'm down to fight Joella, Bryce Hall, so anyone who wants it, really.
Those guys are
anyone who wants it.
Those guys are your height. That's a good choice.
I'm telling you, that fight is going to happen in the future. But Deji still wants revenge on Jake Paul. In this interview with IFL TV,
Ever on the cards a rematch with Jake Paul?
100%, but I need to have a few more fights on my portfolio because he's not going to just accept me straight away. And I also need to go pro as well. So, yeah, I need to smack up a few UFC fighters too. So, yeah.
I can see you and Jake Paul bringing a drink out together and do what your brother and Logan Paul did and fooled everyone where we thought they were going to be fighting and they brought a drink out together. I can see you two doing that one day and all.
I mean, anything's possible because, like, it's business at the end of the day, so...
Wow, now right away, a member of Jake's training team or whatever, he responds by saying, Deji, don't be a fool, kid. You won't make it out, bro. Jake Paul responds by saying, I feel bad for people that are idiots. Deji is a walking pube. But speaking about Jake Paul is either going to start or end World War III. Jake Paul tweeted up, big news, tickets on sale for Paul versus Putin, brought to you by Tim Dillon. Big brother Logan Paul responds to the fight poster saying he needs to be Putin his place. He's gonna be Russian to the hospital after that. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the news. Guys, we've uploaded 3 days in a row, all right? My team is dedicated to trying to upload every single day. Obviously, there's going to be some days where we can't because there's just not enough news, but we're trying our hardest to upload every single day for you. We're listening to the feedback. That's what you guys want, is you want more uploads. We're trying. However, the next upload on this channel, I won't be here. I'm off for my birthday. I'm turning 40. Willie Mack will be covering for me. Guys, I need you to send love and support to Willie Mack. Willie Mack covering for me allows me to, like, still have a life, like, still do things, right? You guys wanted me to stay here and Drama Alert host. The best way for me to stay is let me leave from time to time for a week, and when I do, Willie Mack will be covering, and I will see you when I get back. Like, I'm going to be off for, like, at least a week because I have my birthday party, and then I have to go to Austin, Texas to see that David Dobrik film by Casey Neistat. It's only going to be at this film festival, so I got to be there for that. Love y'all. Love the support. Until we meet again.